Hi, this is Jackie Murray with Ask a Tech Teacher. I'm your guide through these 32 lessons of the Structured Learning Technology curriculum. This is 5th grade and this is lesson 15. We're starting on trifolds. It's going to take us 2 weeks to get through this, but let me just verify that. There's the second week. Yeah, 2 weeks. It's going to take us 2 weeks to get through this. So we'll start this week, and so we're going to introduce it this week, discuss trifolds, and then get one of the pages done. So you can see this is not new. Students made trifolds last year if you've been following the Structured Learning Technology curriculum. They did the timeline last year. So less involved than this, but the first page was pretty nice. A lot of detail that was very nice. And then the timeline. This is a great template for a timeline if you ever need timelines. Look in that 4th grade curriculum and grab that one because it's really good. So they did that, and so they're kind of, you're going to be their guide, not teaching so much as just guiding them. You can assess them based on good keyboarding habits, that the text examines the topic and conveys the information clearly as they fill that in on page 1 and 2, and that the trifold itself examines the topic and conveys information clearly. So with a plus their presentation, because they have at least one presentation today. They're doing they're taking their quiz. So, here we go. Good. All right. Quiz time. Before we go into anything like that, let them warm up with keyboarding, and then they take their quiz. This is once a trimester or once a grading period. They take this quiz, and you're grading it based on improvement. You're not grading it based on, okay, if their goal for 5th grade is 30 words per minute, you're not giving them a B if they only got to 20. You're grading them based on how improved is this second quiz over the first one. So if their first one, they only did 10 words per minute, 20% improvement would be 12 words per minute, and that'd be 10 out of 10. And that's fine. You may do differently, but this is one way of grading this, and this is the one that's in their student workbook. So if you're going to change it, you want to tell them so that they know. Okay, so then remind them to use good posture, review keyboarding tips. They should be really comfortable with these, and give them 5 minutes using a sample, or typingtest.com is only 3 minutes, whichever works. If you have a hard copy, you can do it for 5 minutes. It lets them, it's a longer typing period, but since Common Core asks that they type for almost 12 minutes, they want 3 pages in a sitting. They want 1 page in a sitting in 4th grade. So that's about 300 words, which is about 12 minutes at 25 words per minute. And forgive me if my math is off on that. So, but regardless, 5 minutes should be fine. If you decide to give them a 5-minute typing test, that should be fine. Typing tests, there are only 3. The downside of a shorter one is they have less time to make up for any problems they have. So anyway, you're going to do that, then they're going to turn in the results, and you're going to grade it and get it back to them next week. Do give them a minute at the end if you're doing the handout quiz to correct errors and find out their typing speed at the bottom of the page. Typingtest.com does that all for them. All right, I think that's really about it. They're going to have the blank keyboard quiz next week. So remind them of that. That's in the keyboarding unit. Review the results of the problem-solving assessment if you did that. Common errors, that sort of thing. Google presentations continue this week. And that's the presentations we talked about up here. If that's them, then you definitely assess them based on their presentation. And evidence of learning, if they're doing that one also. Then they're going to do trifolds today. They're starting them. Now, they've done these before, so they're very familiar, as we talked about. So you're guiding them. You're not reteaching it. So have a template so they can see that this is what you want, a collage on one page, the cover page, and then something significant on this back page. And then the inside pages might look like this. They do have a template here. Is a good template also. And I think that's the one they have in their book. Right here, yeah, that's the one they have. So you can use this one as a template, and it lays out exactly what's there. A heading, text, and a picture, or you can let them shake it up. Or you can let them use this and voluntarily or at their option shake it up. Whatever works for you. Okay, so they're going to do page 1 today, which this is page 1. So that's the panel, that's the cover page. It's the back page of a trifold, and then it's this. Show them how a trifold works. They actually have some samples in here of trifolds. These are trifolds that they might be used to. That is how it works. So, but show them a completed trifold of this one would be fine from last year, or this one from last year's 5th graders, and show them how the cover page, the back page, all that stuff, so they're more familiar with it. And I'm in the student workbook. Okay, and they're going to work on the first page today. So all they have to get the design elements, this text. They have to have the cover laid out and whatever information you want on the cover. They have to have this back page with a title, text, and picture. So that's the stuff they will do today. They may not get it all done, but that's okay because you've got another week. So this lays out what that is, and that's in the student workbooks too if you have that. Remind them to save every 10 minutes if they're using a program that doesn't automatically save. And remind them, since they are doing a lot of keyboarding here, to use good habits. It will make it go faster. This is authentic keyboard practice. So then a class exit ticket asks the students to take a few minutes to check their neighbor's work, wherever they got to on this first page, and discuss it. Okay, your title doesn't stand out. You didn't have that information there. I love your back page, whatever. So they know for next week what they might want to fix, and just give that little quick rundown, maybe grammar and spelling too. That's all you want is 3 minutes. So that's for each of them. So maybe it's 1.5 for each, or if you have enough time, it's 3 minutes for each. And that's it. We'll finish this up next week. I don't know. Let me know if you have any questions. And have a great week. Talk to you soon. Bye.